Hey everybody, welcome back to You Are Free TV. It is April 24th, Tuesday, and I'm sitting here looking at the unsealed indictment regarding the Malheur National Forest Bundy Ranch standoff that resulted in a death, and apparently there's an unsealed indictment against Hillary Clinton, Catherine Brown, the governor of Oregon, and multiple other players. So I know I've been waiting for these indictments to be unsealed. This one was filed on February 20th, the 18th, and it has been unsealed. Okay, this is to do with uranium-1. It is to do with Senator Chuck Grassley. Everything Q has been talking about with Grassley, uranium-1, and what's about to come undone. So copies of this were sent to Jeff Sessions, Grassley, Donald Trump, and this is a case of murder, wrongful prosecution, abuse of powers, and subversion by enemies, domestic and against we, the people of the United States of America. And I'm going to show you this, what it looks like here. Okay, so this is case 1:16-CV-01490-LEK-DJS, document 64, filed 2/2018, and there are 24 pages in this indictment. This is exciting, people. Case number, as I said, 1:16-CV-1490, dated February 16th, 2018. 649 pages in evidence, 27 video links, and it goes on from there. So, let's read, shall we? Hillary Clinton, this is We the People against Hillary Clinton, Harry Mason Reid. Oh, and I just want to mention, this was filed in the United States District Court for the Northern District of New York. And this is in Albany, New York, 445 Broadway, Albany, New York, 12207. Okay, Albany, New York. Keeps coming up lately. It's interesting. We've got Nexum coming out of Albany, New York. Their relations to the Clinton Foundation, to many players in the DNC. So here we go. Indictment. We the People against Hillary Clinton, Harry Mason Reid, BLM Special Agent in Charge Daniel Love for Utah and Nevada, Attorney General Loretta Lynch, FBI Director James Comey, and Oregon Governor Catherine Brown, FBI Special Agent Gregory T. Bretzing, Grant County Commissioner Boyd Britton, Sheriff David Ward, Judge Stephen Grasty, FBI Agent W. Joseph Astarita, Magistrate Judge Peggy A. Lean, and it goes on, folks, and I'm going to let you, I will link this below, believe me, and you can read this whole thing. It's 24 pages of goodness in here, and this is all about the murder of Lavoy Finicum after the chasing down of an innocent person in the National Forest. And when we get into things concerning Obama, National Forests, what was really going on there, it was pay for play, it was public-private partnerships that were about pay for play, about stealing the resources to sell overseas. This case, it's uranium-1. We're talking about Russia, we're talking about China, and these people are going down, and that's why they wanted to force the Bundys off of their ranch in Oregon. It was for uranium. So, we, the grand jury, this is page 2, we, the grand jury, charge Hillary Clinton, Harry Mason Reid, BLM Special Agent in Charge, Daniel Love, and etc., etc. I'll let you read all of them, but Hillary Clinton's the #1 person being charged here, along with James Comey and Oregon Governor Catherine Brown, FBI Special Agent Gregory T. Bretzing, and it goes on from there. Okay, so we're charging these people, including local police, state police, BLM, BLM hugely involved in massive corruption, massive trafficking, awfulness. Charging them with 1. RICO, okay? 2. Murder, wrongful prosecution, abuse of powers, and subversion. 3. 18 USC 241, conspiracy against rights resulting in murder of Lavoy Finicum. Thereby we seek the death penalty. 4. 18 USC 242, deprivation of rights under color of law resulting in murder of Lavoy Finicum. Death. Thereby we seek the death penalty. And it goes on from here to talk about the deprivation of rights, the grand jury seeking restitution for all victims as per the petite jury judgment to fulfill the common law maxim. And it goes on and on. Conspiracy to murder Lavoy Finicum. Thereby we seek life imprisonment. And it keeps going on. So I want to also put out here that does say domestic terrorism for conspiring to put out the order to escalate the peaceful protest to bloodshed as a solution and an ending of the Malheur National Wildlife Refuge peaceful demonstrations resulting in the death of Lavoy Finicum. Now, it goes ahead and charges them with jury tampering, wrongful prosecution, abuse of powers and subversion, conspiracy against rights, deprivation of rights under the color of law, denying the defendant's right of habeas corpus, and conspiring to manipulate the jury to achieve a guilty plea in the Nevada Bundy Ranch trial, Malheur National Wildlife Refuge trial, and the Hammonds trial. And people need to understand it's not only them that have been denied habeas corpus, but through the Patriot Act, we've all been denied habeas corpus. So, we, the grand jury, charge that on January 26, 2016, in Harney County, Oregon, law enforcement officers acting under the color of law ambushed Lavoy Finicum and others that were on their way to meet with Sheriff Glenn Palmer, who was trying to end the peaceful, lawful, unarmed demonstration without bloodshed while they were traveling on a remote highway away from the Malheur National Wildlife Refuge. After Lavoy Finicum and others stopped for the FBI and police that pulled up behind them, they were shot at for no apparent reason, thereby provoking Lavoy Finicum and others to flee for their lives, while being pursued up to 90 miles per hour, causing Lavoy Finicum and others to crash into a dead man's roadblock hidden around a curve, whereas the vehicles that forced the high-speed chase, knowing there was a roadblock around the curve, applied their brakes with ample time to stop. Then Lavoy Finicum, with hands up, exited his vehicle, while numerous shots were fired at him, and then was brutally murdered in cold blood by FBI, police, federal agents, and others. Okay? We, the grand jury, find that the demonstrators were acting lawfully, peacefully, and were unarmed. We found that the demonstrators were restoring the Malheur National Wildlife Refuge buildings and artifacts that were in serious neglect and decay while in the hands of the BLM, the supposed custodians. We found that the demonstrators were not threatening and were in peaceful communications with the townspeople and law enforcement until the order came from Washington to end the demonstration with violence. We, the grand jury, find that a vast conspiracy was in play that led up to the murder of Lavoy Finicum and the unlawful arrest and the prosecution of many innocent people in order to remove American ranchers, miners, loggers from their lawful right of land usage in order to sell uranium and other land usage to foreign entities for gain, for personal gain, and not just for America. This is for literally, that's why we had Obama put the Utah lands in national monument status. It's because across the country, this thing that is called preservation of lands becomes a private-public partnership scheme to sell our resources and mineral rights to other countries through the it's protected land. We don't get to go there. Only they get to go there. The corporations get to go there, and they are managed by our elected officials who are actually opportunist pirate thieves and globalists that want to destroy America. So, we, the grand jury, charge Hillary Clinton and Harry Mason Reid with conspiring to sell, we the people's, uranium, and to use or sell, we the people's land, to foreign states or entities, which was the cause for intimidating and terrorizing American ranchers, American miners, and American loggers in order to force them off the we the people's land, and by conspiring with Attorney General Loretta Lynch and FBI Director James Comey to stop the peaceful demonstration that was exposing their acts of RICO and subversion against we the people.